Hi love, welcome back. In today's class, we are making this beautiful beaded crochet top. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel and be a part of the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, my darling, my love, thank you for always coming back to us. Let's get right into class. In this tutorial, I'm going to be using 3 balls of 40-gram acrylic yarn, 100% acrylic, your scissors, your stitch marker and dining needle and your tape measure, and a 4.5mm hook. To begin with, you are going to make a magic circle. And chain 3. 1, 2, 3. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet. You are going to make 17 double crochets inside the magic circle. So this is 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and make 17 double crochet, and the chain 3 count as a double crochet, so in total you will have 18 double crochet. After your 17th double crochet, you are going to pull to tighten the circle. So you are going to make a slip stitch on top of the chain 3 space. And this should be the end of row 1. For row 2, you are going to chain 3. And you are going to make a double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, make a double crochet in the following, chain 1, and make a double crochet in the following until the end of the row. So row 2 is just a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in each stitch. So at the end of the day, you should have 18 double crochets. So go ahead with double crocheting in each stitch, chain 1, double crochet until the end of the row. You should be having something like this. At the end of the row, you are going to chain 1 and slip stitch on top of the chain 3 space, and that should be the end of row 2. And row 3, so in total you should have 18 double crochets. Row 3, you are going to slip stitch 1 time into the chain 1 space, and you are going to chain 3. Now you are going to make a double crochet inside the same space, but you are going to make a combined double crochet. So make a double crochet, don't pull through, and make another one and pull through all. So let's go again. You are going to chain 3, and in the next chain 1 space you are going to make 3 double crochet combined, and this is how we make it. So you don't pull all, you don't pull through all, sorry, until the last double crochet, and you pull through all. Chain 3 again, and let me walk you through how to make this. So chain 3, you yarn over, insert your hook in the chain 1 space, you don't pull 1, you don't pull 2, and in your last double crochet you pull through all. So you should be having something like this. So keep making chain 3 and combine 3 double crochets in the chain 1 space until the end of the row. this is my last stitch. So chain 3, and you're going to make a slip stitch on top of the chain 3 space, and that should be the end of row 3. Now row 4, we begin by making a single crochet inside the chain 3 space and chain 4. 1 2 3 4, and we are going to make single crochet inside the next chain 3 space, chain 4, make a single crochet inside the chain 3 space, next chain 3 space, chain 4, and this is the pattern. So you are going to be chaining 4 and be making single crochets inside the chain 3 space, and you are going to go around, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. At the end of the row, you are going to slip stitch inside the single crochet space where you started your work, and that's the end of row 4. Row 5, you are going to, this is how your work should be looking like at this point. Row 5, you are going to make slip stitch inside the chain 4 space, so you're going to make 2 slip stitches and a single crochet. Single crochet, and you're going to chain 5. 1 2 3 4 5. After your 5 chains, you are going to make single crochet inside the chain 4 space, chain 5, make single crochet inside the chain 4 space, unlike row 4, which was a single crochet inside the chain 3 space. And at the end of the row, you are going to slip stitch inside the single crochet space, and that's for row 5. Row 6, you are going to make 2 slip stitches inside the chain 5 space, 1 2, and in the next space, the 3rd chain, you are going to make a single crochet. And now you are going to prepare for a double crochet inside the last chain before your single crochet. You are going to make 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets inside the same stitch, and that's the last chain before your single crochet. Make a single crochet in the 3rd chain space and make your 2 double crochet, chain 2 double crochet in the last stitch before your single crochet, the last space before your single crochet. 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Now make a single crochet in your 3rd stitch in the following, and make your double crochet, 2 double crochet in the same space, chain 2 double crochet in the same space. So this is the row. This is how to make row 5. So you're going to do this until the end of the row. Keep repeating this. You should be having something like this until the end of the row, and at the end of the row, you are going to slip stitch inside. You're going to slip stitch inside the single crochet space. Chain 2 or 1, cut and fasten your yarn. So we are done with the motif, and this is how your work should be looking like at this point. This is the motif. Now to the body of the work, you are going to make your slip knot, and I'm going to be making for a size medium, so chain 87. If you are making for extra large, you consider chaining 97, and you are making for extra small, consider chaining 77. This is my 87 chains, and for row 1 you are going to make a double crochet in the 5th stitch, so skip 4 and make a double crochet in the 5th stitch, and you're going to keep making double crochets until the end of your row. So keep making double crochet in each stitch until the end of your row. At the end of your row, you should be having something like this. Now for row 2, you are going to chain 3, and your chain 3 count as a double crochet. Turn your work and make double crochets in the next 37 stitches, including the chain 3, making it 38. So go in each stitch with a double crochet until the 37th stitch. So at the 37th stitch, now we are going to be attaching our motif. With the motif, you can join anywhere. You can decide to attach it anywhere. So chain 5 and take your motif and make a single crochet to attach the motif to your main work. Chain 5, skip 8, and in the 9th space make a double crochet, and this counts as your first double crochet. Keep making your double crochets until you have 3 stitches remaining, and we are going to make a decrease in the last 3 stitches. After your decrease, you are going to chain 3 and you are going to make your second decrease in the beginning of your row. So the decreasing would always be at the end of the row and in the beginning of the row. And this is how to decrease. After your decrease, you are going to keep working double crochets until you have 4 stitches remaining. You are going to chain 2 and connect it to the next space with a single crochet. Chain 2, turn your work, skip 2 and make double crochet in the 3rd stitch, and keep working double crochet until you have 3 stitches remaining for your decrease row. At 3 stitches remaining, you are going to decrease in 2 stitches and make your last double crochet in the last space. Chain 3, turn your work. You are going to begin with a decrease and keep working double crochet until you have 4 stitches remaining. So you are going to be alternating this until you have 4 stitches remaining in the body of your work. So, and remember, you are always going to decrease at the end and the beginning of each row. Skip 2, make your double crochet in the 3rd stitch and keep working until you have 4 stitches remaining. Keep decreasing on the body of your work until you have 4 stitches remaining, and I'll meet you when I've decreased until I have 4 stitches remaining. And make sure you decrease in the beginning and the end of each row. If you've watched up to this point of the video, my love, kindly subscribe to the channel and leave me a heart comment down below. I would really be grateful. And if you have not subscribed, please do. Thank you. So this is my last row of decrease. Now you're going to make a double crochet, no decrease. You're going to make a double crochet and you have your 4 stitch remaining. You're going to chain 2 and connect it to the motif with a single crochet. You're going to turn your work, and now you're not going to chain 2, but rather you're going to make a double crochet in the first chain space, the first chain 2 space. You're going to make a double crochet. This is the end of your decrease row. To continue, you are going to chain 4, make a single crochet in the next space, motif, chain 4, make a single crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 6, make a single crochet in the next space, chain 4, make a single crochet in the next, chain 4, make a single crochet in the next, and chain 6, make a single crochet in the next. And this is what your work should be looking like. Now you're going to chain 2, cut and fasten your yarn. We are going to repeat the same exact thing for the other parts of your work. So the other part of your body, you are going to attach your yarn and work your double crochets across and connect it to the motif, just as we did for the other parts. So I'll show you, I'll just walk you through the first row and you take it from there. So connect your work, chain 3, and you are going to make your decrease row at the beginning of your work and make double crochets until you have 4 stitches remaining, chain 2 and connect it to the motif, chain 2, and you keep repeating this until you are done working, connecting your body, the body of the work, to the motif. And I'll meet you when I'm done with mine. So if you don't understand anything, you can pause the video or you go back and watch and work your other parts through. And I'm done connecting all the sides, and now I'm going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and connect it inside the last single crochet. Connect it with a slip stitch and chain 2 or 1 and cut and fasten your yarn. And we are done connecting the motif to the body of the top. Now we are going to be working for the length of your top, and the length really varies. If you want your top shorter, make smaller rows like lace rows, and if you want your top longer, this one is just individual preferences. And if you want to keep increasing for a bigger size, you can keep increasing. Either than that, you are just going to connect your top. I just want my length like this, so I'm not going to be increasing. So connect your top, connect with a slip stitch, chain 3 and work double crochets to the end of the row, and keep working your double crochets and until your desired length. I'm going to work about 9 double crochets in total, and I'll meet you when I'm done with my 9 double crochets. And this is it. I'm done with my 9 double crochets, and we are going to chain 2 and start making the borders of the top. Chain 2, and in each row, in each space, you are going to go in with 2 half double crochets in each rows, 2 half double crochets in each rows until you get to the beginning of the motif where you have the beginning of the chain 4 space. And in the chain 4 space, you are going to make 5 half double crochets in the chain 4 space. In the next chain 4 space, you are going to make 5 half double crochets, and in the next, which is chain 6 space, you are going to make 4 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and chain 3 and go in the same space with 4 half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in the next chain 4 space, you are going to go in with 5 half double crochets. Sorry, 5 half double crochets. And in the next chain 4 space again, you are going to go in with 5 half double crochets. So literally where there is chain 4 space, you are going to go in with 5 half double crochets, and where there's the 2 chain 6 spaces, you are going to go in with 4 half double crochet, chain 3, and 4 half double crochet inside the same space. So now keep working your 5 half double crochets in the chain 4 spaces, and keep working your half double crochets in the row. So the chain 3 spaces is where we are going to be connecting the strands. So keep working until the end of the row. So at the end of the row, you are going to chain 2, cut and fasten your yarn. And now let's make the strands. So with the strands, I like to just connect my yarn, take 4 strands and connect with my 5mm and just make a long chain. So I make about 150 chains, but if you want it shorter, this is individual preference. And also, if you have a better way of making the strands, you can go ahead and do it, but I like to be lazy. So yes, that is it. So connect the other side too and make the same number of rows, and you are done with the top. So let's attach our beads to the top. So to attach the beads, you are going to go inside the middle space, attach your yarn, and I'm going to make 20 chains. And you're going to be doing this at the front part of the wig. So make 20 chains, cut and fasten your yarn, and go in each space with wherever you want to attach a bead. You have to first of all go in the motif space, that's the chain 2 space, with 20 chains, sorry. So I'm going to go into the middle, and the first 3 on your right and the first 3 on your left. So make 20 chains each. You cut and fasten your yarn. After making all your chains, now you are going to, I've already inserted the beads, but you are just going to insert your beads. And I inserted 3 beads in each chain space, chain 20 space. After that, you are going to tie a knot to secure the beads from falling. And lastly, I'm going to show you how to make my ugly tassels. I know mine is not the best. Okay, so yes, and I'll show you how to make one, and you're going to attach your tassels in at the end of each beaded row and you'll be done. So I just went around 20 times. You have to divide it into 2 and take 1 strand and tie in the middle to secure it together. And you're going to insert your hook, pull your yarn through, secure it with a knot. This is my simplest way of making a tassels, and you're going to repeat this all across, and you're done with your work. Also, I'm going to be attaching the flowers we made in the previous video on how to make the skirt. So I'm going to be matching this top with the skirt. So if you haven't watched that video, please do. It's just under this. And yeah, we're done with our work. Until we meet next week, my loves, my darlings, my babies, my sweethearts, is bye-bye.